So I wrote a cartoon, a George Licker cartoon, that's about that. It's called Cans Without Labels. And it starts, you see the shelves, but from the point of view of the wall, you see all these cans down there, and you see George Licker's eye going back and forth like this, deciding which can to take. He picks that one, this looks good. Here's a Jim Dandy over here. Says, okay, I'm gonna open it up, kids. But I gotta tell you something. There's a rule. Everything comes with a rule. And the rule for cans without labels is, once you open the can, you gotta eat whatever's in it. He looks in the can and he says, there's a face in the can. George looks at him. What are you talking about? A face in a can. No face in a can. Let me see that can. God damn it. That's a face, all right. Nothing wrong with it. Kind of a good-looking face. Well, I guess we're having a face for lunch, boys. Now, Ernie and Slab are freaking out. Oh, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? And they tear off. They run away. But George grabs him by the collar and he yanks him back. Now he's getting mad. Sit down and eat your face! Kids are terrified. They don't know what to do, right? And George literally cannot figure out what's so bad about a face. All right, it's not beef stew, it's not peaches, it's not fruit salad. It's a face. I've eaten worse. He says, I'll tell you what. If you don't eat this face, think about how many starving African babies would kill for a nice face like this. You're not going to let all of Africa starve, are you? And then Ernie says, well, why don't you send the face to Africa and feed the starving babies? George is mad now. What? Our smart mouth? You know what we do with smart mouths around here, don't you? So the kids are like, oh, now what do we do? Slab hears a cat outside. Meow, meow, outside the door. And he looks over and he sees the cat and he runs to the cat door. And he flips the cat door open and he grabs the cat by his hind leg. Meow! And he yanks him inside. Right? And the cat doesn't know what's going on. He's all bunched up in a ball like this. And Slab gives him to Ernie. Look, Ernie, look! Ernie goes, what is it? And he shoves the cat down on the chair. The chair springs back and we see that it's a cat. He says, oh, it's a cat. And this, I gotta act this out somewhere where you can see it. But this cat is an alley cat. He's never been in the house before. He's never been on human furniture. Hey. So the cat's sitting down on this chair for the first time in his life. He's letting the feeling just sink in. He goes, wow! So that's what an ass is for. So Slab looks at Ernie and says, say, Ernie, you're the smart one. What kind of bastard is Donald anyways? Ernie thinks back to his history books, or his biology books. I think he's a web-footed, face-eating bastard. Yeah, that's what he is. Then he thinks about that. He goes, face-eating? He eats faces. We're saved. And then he looks over at Slab, and sure enough, Donald's eating Slab's face. He tears it off, and it starts chewing it up. And you see the face slowly going into Donald's beak.